7 different organizations, one voice to confront Columbus's homelessness challenge before it gets out of hand.
Looking at the challenge that comes along with a growing community, our Central Ohio shelter providers recognize that what was working yesterday isn't going to work tomorrow, and it's not going to work specifically going forward in 2026 and beyond. So we pulled each other in the room together to start seeking a solution minded path, a solution vision for how we can better serve the community and its growing needs.
One of the reasons that we needed to get together, as Tony mentioned, more collaboratively and more deliberately, is that our community is facing a unique time. There's very exciting growth happening in Central Ohio right now, and there's a lot of upsides to that. But one of the downsides is increased housing costs and an insufficient housing stock. Those two things lead to an increase in a homeless population. In fact, in the last year, our unhoused population has grown at 6 times the rate as our overall population growth right here in this community.
You know, when we talk about the growth, is there a sense of urgency to make sure that we are really tackling this issue?
Yes, there is a sense of urgency because we are at a tipping point here in Columbus. If we don't come up with a sustainable way to address the homelessness issue and help people experiencing homelessness, we are going to tip over into a place like other cities, Los Angeles, Denver, where you just see homelessness everywhere, tents everywhere.
Homelessness has far-reaching consequences, affecting not only the quality of life for individuals on the streets, but also business owners, law enforcement, hospitals, even neighborhoods. The reality is, everyone's problems don't carry the same weight.
Not all needs are being funded. So, for example, youth homelessness and victims of domestic violence are not currently funded in the system.
I particularly am concerned with all of my years in the system with the growth that I've seen in minorities, and I think that that says something else about our society. There haves and the have-nots are, the gap between the haves and the have-nots is increasing, particularly with those people of color.
That's why collective action is so vital. For almost 3 years now, the Shelter Provider Network has been working to change the future of this issue. Their impact is evident.
We've been able to illustrate that we want to be a part of creating a better system that's responsive to the needs of our community. And we've driven efficiencies. We've brought funding solutions to the table for our community to be able to respond to this challenge.
There's that wonderful phrase about how we can each go far, but we can go farther together. I think for that reason, we're really grateful for this award, and we will use our voices loudly and until we're completely worn out to make sure people understand the true experience of homelessness, the fact that solutions are must rest on all of us, and to actually get there rapidly in order to decrease human suffering.